You are now tuning in to the Evolution Daily Podcast.
Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Evolution Daily Podcast. So, I ran a sale a couple weeks ago for the Holy Grail pickup collection, and one of the guys who signed up for the program, he actually hit me up and he said, dude, the masculine-feminine dynamic video that you put inside of this program fucking blew my mind. He said that it was some of the most profound shit that he had ever heard, and he had really studied a lot, and he's been gaming, he's been watching a lot of my pickup content, even some of the infields and stuff, but he said that he had just never really understood the masculine-feminine dynamic in the way that I broke it down in this video. And so I thought it would be kind of cool this week to just share that video with you. So most of you, just by sheer numbers, do not have the Holy Grail pickup collection. And so you've never seen this video. And it's about, I believe it's about 45, 50 minutes, something like that. So that is coming right up for you. We have a couple quick announcements here. And so first off, keep your eye on my Instagram. Make sure you're on the email newsletter, because I am soon going to be doing a seminar in Los Angeles, California. It's going to be fucking lit. It's probably going to be in Santa Monica / Venice area. I will also be offering a one-day coaching program the day after that. So keep your eye out for those. The seminar is totally free. If you want to come, you want to meet me, you want to see what's up, you want to get inspired, you want to learn some shit, it's going to be fucking sick. It's going to be, again, for free in Los Angeles, California, coming up here very, very soon. And then, yeah, all next month is going to be sick, man. I'm going to be in Vegas for a whole week. We're going to be running a boot camp. We got a bunch of students on this boot camp. It's a sold-out program, and going to be filming a lot of really fun content. A lot of you guys have been digging some of the infields that I've been posting lately. We've got so many of those on the back burner, and kind of just really banking more and more of those to be able just to kind of like blast them out so consistently again. So that's exciting stuff. Going to be in Vegas for the full week, and then just driving over to Los Angeles and going to be there for 2 entire weeks. So LA is like one of my favorite fucking cities in the world, honestly. It's got its issues. I can't say too many things because I don't know if you guys noticed, but if you look at the podcast episodes, there's one missing, and it got pulled by YouTube for violating community terms and services, whatever the fuck. So, yeah, you pretty much are in a situation. I mean, you're in a situation where you gotta like self-censor in today's world, unless you go on these dark underground platforms where no one really wants to be on them. So it sucks sometimes, but that's okay. LA is a great city, and I'm looking forward to going. And then we also have a 5-day immersion. This is my Ascension program. It's a 5-day immersion program with follow-up coaching. So that way, when you are in that immersive mindset where you got to meet me, you got to game for 5 straight fucking days in Miami, Florida, where you got to learn so much, where you got to take so much action. We're doing follow-up coaching as well. That's what my Ascension program is we're doing the 5-day immersion in Miami in late April. And then after that, we're doing 12 weeks of follow-up coaching. So we're going to do a group coaching call every other week following the immersion program, so that way we can keep you consistent. You're going to have new questions, right? The quality of questions that you develop as a man, your questions increase in quality. The quality goes up and up because, let's say you've never talked to a girl before. Your questions might be, what should I say? How do I get over approach anxiety? What's like a good idea for the conversation starter or whatever, right? And then all of a sudden, now you're gaming a lot. You've got a girl that wants to date you. You've got a girl that's down for threesomes. You're trying to manage, well, how can I get this girl that wants to date me to do threesomes with this girl that wants to do a fucking threesome? So the quality of the questions really goes up and up the more action that you're taking. And so what I decided to do is create Ascension so that way you could do 5 days of coaching with me in Miami, which is the longest coaching program I've ever done. I've only done one other 5-day program, and that was fucking phenomenal. And we're going to be doing another 5-day immersion. This is my Ascension program where we do 5 days followed up with 12 weeks of coaching. This is an incredible opportunity. So head over to evolutiondaily.com/coaching to apply. You can also head over to evolutiondaily.com/free call. We're doing free coaching calls with anybody who applies because I really find that when we can talk to you and hear exactly what your individual needs are, we're able to really, really help you out more. We talk to you about some of our upcoming programs, some of the current available offers, so that way we can help you to bridge the gap from where you are now to where you want to be with women, with your life in general. All right, what's going on, fellas? Welcome back to the program. So everything I'm talking about here in this program, this is all going to be rendered ineffective, inefficient, dead on arrival if you don't understand these concepts. The feminine, masculine psychology plus the dynamic between the two. If you've ever had a relationship, will you find me an Expo? This is an Amazon Basics. Oh, I've got them right here. If you've ever had a relationship that fell apart and you don't fully understand why, there's a good chance that she just, she just changed her mind, whatever. I don't know. Oftentimes when you just can't figure it out, what was wrong, what happened, a lot of times it's because the feminine and masculine dynamic, the balance, the yin and the yang was way off. You ever had a date where things are just wow, that thing fell apart quick. It's usually the feminine, masculine dynamic being way off. Even as you start going through the modules of this course, going out doing day game, doing night game, going on dates, if you don't understand the basics of female psychology, your relation as masculine energy to feminine energy and their psychology, the dynamic here, then you're pretty much going to be fucked. You're going to be absolutely fucked. So very simple way to explain this. One of the easiest ways to explain it is to say, and this is not going to be the most PC. I would assume that you would have never bought this course if you're a woman. But we're going to explain it the way that it fucking is out here. So feminine energy in its purest, rawest form, it wants to follow. Why does this marker suck? It's fine. It wants to feminine energy wants to follow masculine energy. And masculine energy, again, in its purest, rawest form, it wants to lead. And not only that, it is destined to, and it must lead. So we're talking about leaders, and then we're talking about followers. So I remember when I was younger, this was before I got into game, and I went on a date with a girl who I met through a mutual friend. She was very overweight. I was very overweight. And I can't even saying this right now, I'm like, ugh, it makes my skin crawl. She agrees to go on a date with me. And I go to pick this girl up. And neither of us, when very unattractive people are together, it's because they're the only ones that each other can get. And neither of us are fucking into each other that much. I pick her up, and I had this conscious thought earlier in the day because I didn't understand this. And I thought, and she gets in the car, and she goes, "So where are we going?" And I go, "Well, so here's what I was thinking. I wanted to ask you, what is your favorite restaurant in all of Columbus? What's your favorite restaurant? Because to me at the time, being a beta, low T, soy boy, acne-ridden, obese simp, to me, that makes sense. What's her favorite place? Let me take her to her favorite place. I asked her, she's like, I mean, I don't know, like, I get whatever. And then I'm like, well, what's like a place you've been that you really enjoy? I mean, like Cheesecake Factory is good. Perfect. We're going to go to Cheesecake. I mean, it's disgusting. Women want to be told. They want to be led. She wanted me to say to her, hey, I'm going to be there at 6:30. And she goes, oh, okay, cool. Where are we going? I go, it's a surprise. And she's like, ooh, a surprise, whatever. And then I get in the car. She gets in the car when I pick her up. And then she's like, where are we going? I'm like, I told you it's a surprise. And I just fucking take her somewhere. My old mentor, write this down, get this tattooed on your fucking forearm. My old mentor told me, and you must remember this until the day you die. Women don't want to participate in their own seduction. If you can remember this every day and you say to yourself, how can I help alleviate her participation in the seduction even more? This dynamic here is why it's not just a coincidence that most men like being extremely dominant in bed and most women like being extremely submissive in bed. Obviously, every once in a while, those get flipped for various reasons, but we're talking about 98 to 99% this being the dynamic. And the reason why is because a woman is now living in modern society where she's told every day she's not allowed to feel this. And this is her core, purest, rawest form of who she wants to be. But now she's got to be Meg the Stallion and Cardi B and a bad bitch that don't need no man. And she's got to go to college and be a career. You just want to be a mom in the kitchen and waste your life? I mean, like, I don't know. I would really love to like raise a family and, you know, maybe then like the man, my husband could like provide for all of us and I like give all my time and energy. That's setting us back. That's setting us back hundreds of years of progress. You must go to college. You must get a bachelor's, then you must get your master's, and you must climb the corporate ladder and get a job in STEM so that way we can take it all back from men. It's disgusting. And because they're told this day in and day out in society, they're told it not even directly, they're also told it through advertising, through cultural and media influences. So this is why women love to be tied up, blindfolded, fucking ball gagged, and just thrown around and smacked around and fucked, because it's like the only time in today's society that they're allowed to actually just fucking let go and follow masculine energy. So think about that dynamic of even what I'm talking about here with like BDSM and women following masculine lead, and ask yourself, how can I alleviate my woman's participation in the seduction? So, like I already told you, I should have picked that girl up and told her exactly where we're going. The waiter comes to the table and I go, when the waiter goes, you know, can I get you guys something to drink? And I go, hey, you should try the whatever. And she's like, yeah, sure, that sounds good. And I go, I'll have the da-da-da. Dude, I had a woman just fucking like 3-4 weeks ago now. She's like, this is like our first date. She goes, I love that you just like keep telling me what to do. And I'm like, yeah, you know, this is kind of how I roll. because she's not used to that, especially in today's climate where you've got a lot of men out here pretending to be like radically feminist and radically left-wing and just having all these like this fake persona because they think it's what women want to hear, but it's not. You will find, I'm not going to get political here. Doesn't matter. But it's not what they want. So you look at, again, let's get back to your relationships that you've had. Why do a lot of relationships fall apart? Well, if you look at science and you look at statistics, this is the Masculine Life Energy mug, by the way. This is available at evolutiondaily.com/shop. You got the logo on this side. You got our colors, Masculine Life Energy. So if you look at statistics and science, the reason why they estimate that about 70 to 80% of marriages fail is because of finances, financial struggles. Ugh. You started out, you're going on dates, you're going to the bar, you guys, it's fun, you're fucking having sex, she's sucking your dick, everything's fun, you're meeting the friends, you're having crazy drunken fights, having makeup sex the next day, everything's fucking wild and fun, and then all of a sudden, you live together, the bank accounts are joined, you really clearly see how much money each person is bringing in. You start to get a little stressed about your job and work and cuts and layoffs, and you're like, hey, could you pick up some more hours? And things are, finances. This is, they say, I believe it's about 60 to 70% of all marriages fail because of finances. But, is it finances? Is it really finances? Is that what people say it is? Which one is it? Well, I would venture to say that most people are going to say it's finances because that's all that their vocabulary will allow. It's all that their knowledge of vocabulary will allow. What's really happening here is that the masculine feminine dynamic, which should be like this, feminine following the masculine, it now actually is going to get fucked up. It's going to get out of whack. And here's why. Because the masculine man should be the provider for his family. Now, a woman can work. Many women love to work. They love to they love to like put flowers in baskets or something, No, I'm just kidding. But women like to have jobs, and that's cool. But what no woman truly wants is to need a job. Women want to be working because they want to be working. And a lot of women probably don't mind. But here's what's happening here, is that at our very core, at our nature, the way that we've evolved for, they say humans have been humans for roughly 200,000 years, and then still upright hominids for millions more. So we'll say 200,000 years. The way that we've evolved for 200,000 years is that the men brought home the bacon. They brought home the boar. They brought home the antelope. They brought home the deer. Men went out into the world, they warred, they protected, they took land, they brought home food, they hunted. Men have always been the providers. And when a man is providing for his woman, she's able to be in her rawest, purest feminine form, and she's now able to just follow his lead. This means that she's able to, even during evolving, especially when we became hunter-gatherers, women partook in a lot of duties, but they're able to take partake in the more feminine duties, especially raising children, cooking the food that was hunted, doing, various tasks that are just in the more feminine line. So what happens is when finances become an issue, she now starts to fear that you're not going to be able to provide for her anymore. That she no longer has a provider. She's getting scared. I never thought this was going to be an issue. Oh my God, what do I do? What do I do? And so when feminine energy gets scared, it moves more towards being masculine energy. So she starts now feeling like she has to take control of the household. He's out of control. My leader, my provider, my man is out of control. He doesn't have, if there's kids in the mix, he ain't protecting us anymore. So now she starts saying things. I think I need to really look over the budget. I need to get more hours at work. They're not having sex as much anymore. She's not satisfying him anymore because he's not satisfying her anymore. Life gets so heavy with finances that they're no longer even able to muster up the energy to have sex. They're losing. She's losing attraction to him. She's losing attraction to her man because he's no longer filling what she desires at her most primal level, which is a provider and a leader. Many of you have grown up with this. I have seen this time and time again. I'm very lucky, actually, to have grown up in a pretty traditionally masculine, feminine, dynamic household. But before I knew all of this, I could see this, but I didn't know what to call it or think of any of it. And now I look back, and now I'm able to see this. But a lot of my parents' friends growing up, or friends that I had seeing their parents, where the woman gets, where again, now that I have the vocabulary, and I want you guys to think about this. Look around at couples that you know that are together. Oh man, and when I see this with young couples, and I have, when you see this before they're married, good luck. Get ready for a wild fucking ride. Good luck there. I see this with young couples. Insane. But look around at couples that you know, whether they're married or just dating, and try to spot who has the most masculine feminine dynamic. Who has the most out of whack masculine feminine dynamic? You can see this a lot when a woman will maybe put down her husband a lot in front of people, make fun of him, clown him a little bit. You see this a lot when a woman starts not dressing feminine in any way. Another very feminine trait is for a woman. This is another thing that I gotta talk about here. Oh, man, I gotta kind of side note here is another masculine feminine trait that's going to keep any relationship strong and that I believe to be, you get on Dr. Phil. Dr. Phil, what's the key to any and all relationships? You want to know what the key to any good relationship is? I'll tell you what it is. I'll tell you what it is. Now, bad baby, you keep it down over here. The key to any strong, solid relationship, you want to know what it is? It's listening. Yeah, Dr. Phil, listen to me, everybody. Yeah, bad baby's jumping up on her fucking thing with her OnlyFans sign. Everyone's, yeah, Dr. Phil, listen. You know what I think is one of the never talked about, because what woman wants to hear this, especially when she's fat, is fucking, you gotta stay in shape as a dude. And you gotta make your woman stay in shape. You stay jacked and get jacked. Stay jacked. Make her work out. Make her work out. Threaten divorce. Well, you can't make her go to the gym. Do you think she feels good going to work, seeing and feeling her fat body and seeing like the sexy young interns walking around and the sexy girl in her same position walking around? You think she looks at her and thinks like, yeah, I love being fat. I love my giant double chin. Do you think she likes that? Do you think she likes looking at fucking magazines and TV and seeing gorgeous girls? Forget gorgeous. I'm not talking supermodels. So much of that has to come down to like growth hormone, thyroid, age, skin, collagen. A lot of that is out of their control. I'm not talking about gorgeous models. I'm talking about fit women, okay? Look at Carrie Russell, all right? Look at like these older, fit women. Do you think that your woman enjoys seeing that and looking now at her fat body? Well, why doesn't she make the change? Well, it's not in her feminine nature to have determination and drive and ambition to go to the gym and work. No, you must lead her. As a man, you're going to do better in the workplace. You're going to do better in social settings. You're going to have more respect. You're going to feel better. You're going to live longer. You're going to be a better dad. All these things, if you stay in great fucking shape, you need to be dedicating your life to this. And it is now your job in your most masculine leadership position to now guide your woman. Babe, I've been thinking, you know I think you're so fucking sexy. Say this after a night of like fucking the shit out of her, okay? Babe, I think you're so fucking hot. Last night was fucking amazing. I would love it if you started going to the gym with me. Not because I want you to like look like some supermodel. So I love your body. I think you're so sexy. But just for us like staying in great shape into our later years, being here for the kids, feeling good, doing more outdoor stuff, you can say it like that. You don't have to do passive aggressive feminine shit like, are you sure you need another sandwich? I mean, you know, it looks like, are you sure you need that other? I mean, passive little gay shit. Half of you are gay. Most of you are gay that are watching this. So, nah, but look. For real though, this is key. This is so fucking key. Everything I'm talking about here. So again, going back, how can you be a leader in your first date, in your relationship, at the nightclub? So hey, look, we've been talking for a little while. I was thinking like, I don't know, do you want to like come back home with me? You want to come home with me? Well, I mean, I have to work tomorrow. No. Hey, listen. Hey, go say bye to your friend. Actually, I'll come with you. She's like, what? What are we doing? Whatever. Hey, listen, Samantha and I, we're gonna get out of here. What? No, you're not. Here, look. Do you want like my phone number or something? Here, do like the Find My iPhone thing. I'll follow you. We can follow each other. You know, blah, 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 whatever. We're gonna fucking go. Hey, let's get out of here. Let's fucking go. You lead a girl to water and then you make her drink. No, I'm playing. But yeah, no, but like you lead them out of a club. You lead them out of the bar. You take her hand, middle of the fucking date. You go, here, let's go. She's like, where are we going? We're going to go back to my place for a little bit. You're just leading her. You ever hear the expression, sweep a woman off her feet? What does that mean? They are literally referring to a woman standing and you fucking sweeping her off her feet and carrying her. That is what that expression, what woman, how many movies a woman said, he just swept me off my feet. Doesn't that just sound great? What does that mean? It means that she had no say in her seduction. Obviously a woman can like fucking say, you know, oh, I don't really want to go home with you. And then you respect that. A woman can say, I don't want to have sex with you. I don't want to whatever. But it's not on you to know what she wants. It's on you to make moves. And if a woman rejects those moves, then respect that. But what movie is a woman like, he stood there like a beta simp and begged me to come home with him and I had to make lots and lots of decisions and then I did and we had the best sex ever. That's never fucking happened. Women don't want to make decisions. You go into a fucking restaurant, you chat up with the waiter, you chat up fucking people as you're walking through. You walk into any restaurant like you own the goddamn place. I walk into this restaurant over here, these bitches probably think I'm like the fucking manager or some shit. I'm talking to the bartender, I'm like, hey, what's up, man? Oh, hey, how's it going?
going, oh, whatever. The waitress comes out, wow, back again so soon, huh? And I'm like, yeah, I can't get enough of this plate, whatever. So you want to lead. You want to lead. You want to lead in relationships. You want to lead in day game, in night game. You must accept the brunt of the conversation. That's leading as well. In all of this. Aaron, I used that opener that you told me, but then she didn't really respond much. Men want women to be participating massively in their own seduction. It is on you to hold, carry, and lead conversations. I've been on dates with girls where I can visibly see they're very nervous. I can see it. They're like a little shaky. Their like hands are kind of shaking. They're just like they're very nervous. Women get very nervous for first dates. Bro, I get a little nervous sometimes too, especially when it's a bad bitch. But it's on you to ease those nerves, ease those fucking tensions. And that means, this is for like another module, but this means like, you get told all the time eye contact is so, it means like you're very confident, whatever. A girl's like shaking nervous and you're just like fucking staring her down. That's going to make her even more nervous. You're talking too fast. That's going to make her more nervous. You can slow your speech a little bit, make her feel soothed, make her feel calm. When people are speaking slower, it's also easier to communicate with them because you don't feel like you need to match their pace. You can come up with your words easier and better. It's all around smoother and better. So you do these things. You lead her from nervousness to calm. You're always leading. A, B, L. Always be leading. Be strong. Stay in good shape. Dress, act like a leader. This does not mean that you have to actually have a leadership position. You don't have to be the team captain of the football team. If you're young and you're watching this and like you want the girl to be attracted to you, you don't have to be the CEO of Amazon. You can just have a great position at Amazon. But ultimately, the world that you're in charge of now is your family. And whether you want to think of it or not this way, you're dating to find out. Many of you are dating to find out if this is going to be who you're going to marry. The woman is dating you to find out if you're going to be who she marries. So she is your little family now. And now it's time for you to lead your family and to be strong for her. And the more that you're strong for her, the more that you maintain your masculinity. And guys, fucking look, I already covered this in another module, but I just got to say this here because it is very important. Fucking testosterone, bro. Like, look up, get your levels tested. First of all, you can go to discountedlabs.com to get a test if you're in most states. Otherwise, your doctor will do it for free. One of the easiest ways to get your testosterone levels checked is actually to go pay one of these men's clinics. You never want to get your testosterone from these clinics. You never do. They charge a shit ton. They don't let you inject yourself. They'll inject you. It's fucking stupid. But it's like the fastest way to go get checked because they have a system set up where they want you to be able to get checked and tested like right there on the spot because they're more likely to make a sale. So then you just tell them like, oh, I'm not interested in this. And then you want to go a year-long route of trying to boost your levels naturally. You look into that very, very deeply. And if your levels are still low, then you want to look into testosterone replacement therapy. But a lot of what I'm talking about here will happen not just because the finances, right? Low energy, more body fat, losing your drive, losing your ambition. So much of this, it's not your soul. It's not like who you are at your core that's losing all of that. It's your body. We can only do as much. You can be you can have the soul of a runner, but if you're paralyzed in a wheelchair, you're not going to be a fucking runner. You can only do what your body will allow you to do And so as you get older, part of staying in your masculine energy, most men over 40 probably need to be on testosterone replacement therapy. You have a very strange, very tiny anomaly of people, and they'll tell you, oh, it's because I work out so much, it's because I whatever. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's because you have this weird freak genetic gene in you that allows you to have high testosterone late into your 40s and your 50s. Very, very rare. Most men in their later years are going to need to get on TRT. It's going to help you to maintain this masculine energy that keeps your woman having sex with you, staying in shape, making her feel feminine, raise your children, not divorce you, be fun when you bring her out into the world, be exciting, be down for some adventures because she's swooped away on her feet. Off of her feet, rather. Oh man, I don't think a more profound talk has ever been given. I'm going to go ahead and wrap up here again with, we're going to summarize 2 points here very, very quickly, which are that women don't want to participate in their own seduction. That's number one. Again, write that down. Women don't want to participate in their own seduction. How can I alleviate her participation in order to show even more so that I am a leader, that I'm interested in being a leader, that I am masculine, that she can be in her feminine, she can be herself with me. Think about that expression. They say, someone once said that you don't fall in love with somebody for who they are, you fall in love with somebody for who you are when you're with them. Somebody you can be yourself around. If this is who she is at her core, is a feminine goddess, an angel from above, and you're masculine so much so that she can be herself, her absolute purest form with you, she's going to fall even deeper in love with you, be even more submissive, do even more what you want her to do, and do even more that makes her happy and you happy. So women don't want to participate in their own seduction. And just also write this down. It's very similar, but always be leading. ABL. In what cases can you be leading a situation? We should go on a vacation someday. Yeah, babe, that would be great. Maybe like for Memorial Day, we can go on a vacation. Yeah, that sounds good. That sounds good. And now you hit her with, hey, I've been looking at tickets. I've really narrowed it down to like these 3 places. I feel like we would love to go, whatever. And she's like, oh my God, yeah, those all sound amazing. St. Bart's sounds like it'd be really cool. All right, babe, it's St. Bart's it is. Wow, really? We're just going to go to St. Bart. You're just fucking swooping her off her feet. Always be leading. She'll suck your dick till you die. She will be feminine, seductive, sexual. Keep her in shape while you stay in shape. The only way to keep her in shape is if you maintain it. You can't be a fat lard and say, babe, why aren't you skinny anymore? You got to stay in shape and make her work out. Very unpopular opinion, but got to do it. So that's all. Always be leading. Try to alleviate her participation in seduction. And if you really master those 2 things and everything else I talked about here, then you're going to have a massive edge above 99% of all men on this planet. So there you go. And let's keep moving forward. Always be leading.